Welcome to a full day of study preparation for finals. It's going to be a long day because I've got a lot on my to-do list that I would like to get accomplished. So we're going to work through everything. It is 2 days out from my first final. So my first final is on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And so first order of business is taking a practice exam for that class, and then we'll move on to doing a little bit between that and then the exam that comes right after. So doing some more contract stuff after I finish the contracts practice exam, and then moving on and doing some stuff for torts, which is an exam that requires a bit more intense preparation, I guess, from me, and contracts, which is a little less so because just of the format of the exam and the way that the class is structured versus the way that that other exam is structured. But anyways, we are going to start off with a 3-hour long practice exam. So I'm going to start a timer, and I am just going to start, I have the file open, so I'm literally just going to start reading and then writing out what I got, and we will go from there. So the practice exam is done, and I try not to judge them immediately because I'm always harder on myself if I look at the answers and I start trying to like think about it immediately than I need to be. And I know that I'm being harder on myself than I need to be because I'm literally taking essay question answers, because that's all of my professor's practice exams are essay questions, and the actual exam is multiple choice. And the thing that I'm annoyed with is that like I didn't have enough, like I wrote short answers where I probably, if I was taking a real exam, would have wanted / needed to write something a lot longer. But I have all the concepts there, and that's what matters, and I'm trying to like drill that into my own brain. But right now I'm still just having like the maybe I know nothing little internal freak out, which is fun. But I have now moved on. I'm doing some torts, watching some Quimby videos, just reviewing stuff that way. These have been super helpful. I've done these for contracts as well, which is great because Quimby has multiple choice questions, and my professor, despite giving a multiple choice exam, did not give any multiple choice like practice questions or practice exams. So that's been kind of the best way to review that and like actually looking over my outline, because, and you know, doing the practice exams and the practice questions he's given us before, but at the same time it's kind of a little weird because you don't quite know how that's going to manifest in an exam where instead of having, you know, 4 big essay questions, there's like 20 multiple choice ones. So it feels very much like a mixed bag, and so it feels like I have no idea what I'm working with. And I'm pretty sure I said at the beginning of this video that this is like the most straightforward final And in some ways it is, and in some ways nothing in law school is straightforward. So I think that was an airplane. Anyways, I'm working on tort stuff some more. I'll go back and review that exam in a little bit and probably not be as mad at myself once I've reviewed it. But for now, just a little bit of stress. It is 2 p.m. and it has come to my attention that I have not yet eaten breakfast, so heated up an English muffin in and put some cocoa almonds bread from Trader Joe's on it, and that's breakfast. And at some point I'll eat lunch, even though it's 2 p.m. This should be lunch. The schedule has gotten very thrown off today. Clearly, I've been up since before 9, and this is meal 1. I finished that torts unit, and now I am literally just doing a once over of my contracts outline, which I printed out because I wanted a paper copy of it. And I'm going to finish this read through, and then I need to go get food. I don't have I have some food here because my parents sent me home with an incredible amount of food, including a bunch of Thanksgiving leftovers, which is great. But I still need some other things, and I'm probably gonna go get some little like study snack fuel things. So we're gonna make a Target run after this. We're back from Target with my like genuinely terrible grocery haul, but it's finals fuel, which is a different kind of fuel than health food. So I got sparkling water. This is actually probably not really a great demonstration of the overall quality of stuff I picked up. Huge thing of Diet Coke. Peppermint mocha, almond milk, cold brew mix, and then actual oat milk for lattes. Energy drinks, both Bang and Target had Alani Nu, which I didn't know that they carried, but they do, so that's exciting. So I've got those as well. Literally just trying to find places in my fridge for all of this stuff. The energy drinks are sharing a space with a bottle of wine, which is much more fun. Box of Frosted Mini Wheats, great snack food. Let's go. Muddy Buddies, because why not? And a giant thing of Lifesavers, which I'm probably going to eat too fast and then like destroy the taste buds on my tongue. That's a normal thing I do. And then a bunch of random frozen stuff. This is Kodiak Cakes Waffles, which are super great, easy breakfast thing. And I got syrup to go with them because I literally didn't have syrup here. And then ice cream. I got Ben & Jerry's, the like non-dairy. There's a weird mix of vegan and non-vegan here. And then these little mochi ice cream. I've had the cookies and cream before and it's incredible. And I got s'mores because that also seemed fun. And ice cream. Great. Great fuel. Pack of cheese because my parents sent me here with a bunch of Beyond Burgers and I don't really like the taste of those without cheese. And then because I have all of those Beyond Burgers, I also got a giant bag of fries. Health. we're back at the desk again. Now I am moving on to reviewing that exam. And as promised, it's not as bad as I think it is when I read over the sample response. I really didn't miss that much. And once again, it doesn't matter that I'm not like writing as much on this particular exam, because my version of the exam doesn't actually have any pre-response questions. So as long as I'm like getting the general points, that's kind of the only thing that matters. So there's so much freaking out over nothing. I feel like that's constantly where I'm at. And then convincing myself that I have actually freaked out over nothing. It's so fun, it's so messy. I'm so ready to get these exams over with. This next one is the one that's in 2 days, and despite objectively being the easiest, it's the one that I think I'm most stressed out for. So I will be very happy to get it out of the way. It's 8 o'clock now. I have been here ever since I got back from Target. I moved on, I did another unit of my Torts Quimby videos, and theoretically I should have been done working according to the schedule that I made myself. But right now I'm just a little bit stressed, and I know that if I don't study right now, I will actually end up a little bit more stressed and cause myself more anxiety than if I just sit here and continue to work on things. So right now I'm pulling up my contract professor's PowerPoints, and I'm going to just scroll through them and review and refresh my memory. A lot of it is almost identical to my notes and my outline, so it's really not super anything new, but just continuing to do things that keep everything fresh in my brain. It's good. I also found a heck ton of multiple choice questions on Quimby's website that I haven't touched yet. I did all the quizzes that went with the review units, but they had bonus multiple choice questions, and because I don't have a lot of multiple choice questions in my practice exams, I don't have any multiple choice questions in my practice exams, I'm going to work through all of those tomorrow in addition to my final practice exams, which is a weird thing to have gotten like super excited to like discover, but very excited to have found all of those because it gives me a lot of stuff to work on tomorrow, and tomorrow's like my day before my exam, so that'll be good to have both another practice exam to work through, and then all of those multiple choice questions to get myself used to that format. But for now, going back to contracts for a little bit, might jump over to torts. Some point I want to make myself kind of an attack outline for torts, which is basically a more condensed version that more succinctly goes over the process of raising, I guess, the causes of action, because that's how that exam is supposed to be written. And so I just want a slightly more succinct version than my like multi-page mess of notes. If I can just like condense it down to like a 5-pager where I'm like, this is what you need to bring this cause, this is what you need to bring this cause, just having that for myself so that I can mostly rely on something short and simple like that and spend more of my time actually writing the long thing, and then only have to like look for smaller details in my main outline if I can't, if the attack one doesn't have a specific narrow detail that I want to discuss. So I will either do that, or that will get pushed until after my contracts exam, because my contracts exam is going to be the only thing I focus on tomorrow, so that I live, breathe, sleep, dream contracts by the time that the exam starts. This is completely unrelated to the content of this vlog, in like almost entirely, but Spotify Wrapped dropped today, and I've had a lot of fun with this Top Songs 2020 playlist. It's now just after midnight. I finished studying a little bit ago and kind of just chilled messed around with my Spotify Wrapped playlist because it's funny and a mess. And that's the end of the day. So now I'm going to bed and I will wake up tomorrow and I will do all of this over again as my last day of prep before my first exam. So, good night. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and I'll see you guys soon for another new video. Bye.